Welcome back to another episode of socio-political speeches made by our wonderful alliance. Yesterday was a bittersweet day. Yesterday was the 2nd of January, a public holiday for families to reunite and for New Year's resolutions to begin coming true. However, this year, today is also filled with sadness and grief, especially for the Vatican people. 3 days ago, retired Roman Pope Benedict XVI passed away, and yesterday was the beginning of His Holiness's lying in state in St. Peter's Basilica. Hang on. The late Pope was 95 years old when he died. He was very ill, and the incumbent Pope Francis asked for a round of prayers and his predecessor's support. A few days later, it was bye-bye Benedict. Although the definitive cause of death is yet to be announced, the ex-Pope's death was most likely related to his advanced age. And now that he is dead, let us have a recap of his life. Joseph Aloysius Ratzinger was born to Herrn Joseph Ratzinger and Maria Peitner Ratzinger on the 16th of April 1925 in Marktel, Bavaria. He was ordinated as priest of the new parish church of St. Martin by Cardinal Archbishop Sir Michael von Faulhaber of Munich and Freising in 1951. Later, he was consecrated as Archbishop of Munich and Freising by Bishop Joseph Stangl of Würzburg in 1977. And lastly, he was created cardinal by Pope St. Paul VI later that same year. During his 28-year cardinalate, Cardinal Ratzinger participated in 3 papal elections. His last election happened in 2005 after the death of Pope St. John Paul II. In this election, Ratzinger won with 84 votes and chose the regnal name Benedict XVI after St. Benedict of Nursia. During his 8-year papacy, Benedict was a writer who was more interested in scholarship than pastorship. 78 years old, he was the oldest pope to be elected in 275 years, the last one being 78-year-old Clement XII. As pope, he attempted to re-evangelize Europe and North America in opposition to rising secularity in the West. In 2006, he was criticized after denouncing Islam, but eventually apologized after seeing threatening protests take place against him in Muslim countries. During his reign, he visited many countries to warn the world about marginalization of religion, particularly of Christianity. Later, the stereotype of priests being naughty towards children skyrocketed in popularity. The Pope responded by saying he wants no part in such atrocities. 2011, he beatified his predecessor John Paul II, who himself beatified 1,344 people during his 18-year papacy. However, after 8 years of rule, he shocked the world and unexpectedly retired in 2013 due to health issues, becoming the first Pope of the Roman Catholic Church to abdicate in 598 years. The last Pope to do so being Gregory XII, who resigned in order to unify the Catholic Church in a time of schism. After his abdication, he was replaced by the cardinal who had come in second place when Benedict was elected, Cardinal Jorge Mario Bergoglio, later Pope Francis. The retired Pope lived for another 9 years in the Mother of the Church monastery in Vatican City until his health problems became fatally worse at morning on the 31st of December 2022, causing him to die at the age of 95. His lying in state at St. Peter's Basilica began today, and his funeral at St. Peter's Basilica takes place the day after tomorrow. And so, We send our most sincere condolences to Benedict's family and friends, as well as the people of Vatican and the Roman Catholic Church. I personally know how it's like for the head of state to die, considering I live in the United Kingdom, where Queen Elizabeth II suddenly lost her immortality and died 114 days prior. Rest in peace, Pope Benedict XVI. You will be missed.